It was a cold winter's morning on the island of Sodor, and the engines were fitted with sheds using their fireboxes to keep themselves warm during the freezing weather.
This snow is causing nothing but trouble.
You can say that again, Henry. Every time when there's too much snow, the tracks get blocked and we have to use our snowplows to clear the snow off the line.
Yes, Thomas, but I don't mind clearing the snow, as long as we have our sandboxes to stop us from slipping along the icy rails.
You're quite right, Edward. Anyway, we both have a very important job to do today.
What job is that?
Delivering Christmas trees to markets all over the island. I'll be delivering trees to Knapford, while Henry delivers trees to Vickerstown.
We'll see you back at the sheds tonight, Thomas.
Bye, Edward. Bye, Henry. Be careful out there. The tracks may get slippery.
Thomas was right. The lines that Edward and Henry used were slippery. So the two friends used their sandboxes to stop themselves from slipping. When they arrived at Henry's forest to pick up the smaller trees, Terence and Trevor were there working. Toby had brought the woodsman to cut down the trees as they load them into the trailers. It was hard work when the weather was cold.
Hello, Edward and Henry.
Have you two come to collect the trees?
Yes, we have. Trevor and Terence.
The tracks are clear, but the rails are still slippery.
Don't worry, Henry. The ice will melt when the weather gets warmer during the winter.
I suppose so, Toby. Are the woodsmen ready to load our trucks?
Yes, Henry. Your load will be ready.
What my load? I'm supposed to take trees to Knapford to the for the Christmas markets.
Don't worry, Edward. I'll go and collect some trees straight away.
Be quick now, Trevor. The park controller wants those trees in perfect condition for the markets.
There's no need to rush. I'll be quick as soon as I can.
Soon, all the trees were loaded into the trucks for Edward and Henry to take round the island. And then, Toby took the woodsman home as Terence and Trevor were all alone in the forest.
Trevor, where did our drivers go?
They went back with Toby, and the woodsman said they'll be coming back tomorrow to bring some more trees.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, of course.
The tracks were icy, but Edward and Henry were running on time. Henry took his load of trees to the stations between Marin and Vickerstown, while Edward took his load of trees to the stations between Wellsworth and Knapford. The Fat Controller was very pleased when he saw Edward bringing the trees from the forest.
Yes, very nice, Edward.
Thank you, sir. After Knapford, my last stop will be Tidmouth.
Tidmouth? Oh no!
What's wrong, sir?
There's a Christmas fair coming to the town hall in Tidmouth, and it's missing a tall Christmas tree. It's supposed to have baubles, tinsel, lights, and a star on top of the tree.
Don't worry, sir. Tomorrow I'm going back to the forest to collect another load of trees. I'm sure I can ask Trevor and Terence to find the biggest tree in the forest.
I've done my tree delivery, sir.
Thank you, Henry. I still need a tall tree for the Christmas fair. It's happening next week.
I'm sure we have time to bring the tallest tree to the town hall, won't we, Henry?
Yes, Edward. We'll be on time with the tallest tree from my forest.
Suit yourselves then. The weather will be less cold tomorrow, which means the tracks will be less slippery than today.
Edward and Henry were glad to hear what the Fat Controller had said. The next morning, the two friends hurried back to Henry's forest to collect more trees, as well as the tallest one they could find. Toby took the woodsman as usual, along with Terence and Trevor's drivers. At the forest, the last load of the small pine trees were loaded into Henry's trucks. Terence and Trevor went all over the forest looking for the tallest pine tree they could find.
Any luck yet, Terence?
Not yet, Henry. We're still looking for a tall pine tree.
Hey, Edward, I found the tallest pine tree in the forest.
You have? Oh, thank you, Trevor. Where is it? The faggot drawer needs that tree right now.
I'll go get it. It's just near some tall, narrow trees up there. Won't be long.
Toby, do you think that way looks safe for a traction engine like Trevor?
It doesn't look safe, Henrietta. Those tall, narrow trees haven't been used for many years.
Toby was right. The narrow trees did look crooked and unsafe, and there was a gap between the trees as Trevor didn't notice. The tallest pine tree was loaded into his trailer as Trevor trundled on.
It would be quicker to go between those tall trees.
No, Jem Cole. That way looks unsafe. We need to go the other way we just took.
If the Fat Controller needs this tree now, we must get it to Edward safely. I'm sure the tall trees will be safe for us to go through.
But Jem Cole was wrong. The trees weren't safe at all. As Trevor was about to go between the trees, he was stuck.
Oh no, I'm too wide to go through the trees. Reverse now, Jem.
I'm trying.
Then there was trouble.
Now look what you've done.
Don't worry, Trevor. I'll go and find help.
Any signs of Trevor? Jem Cole? Where's Trevor?
There's a forest fire that's going to spread all over the forest. Trevor's trapped in the trees with the tallest pine tree and he needs rescuing.
An emergency! Who's going up today?
There's a big forest fire at Henry's forest. You must go there, Belle and Flynn.
Don't worry, Rocky. We're on our way.
Fiery Flynn to the rescue!
You might need to go as well, Butch. Trevor may need to be told.
Sounds like a job for me. I'm ready for action.
What about me, Rocky?
Sorry, Captain. Forests aren't near any water.
Duty calls. Up I go.
Belle, Flynn, Harold and Butch raced to Henry's forest as fast as they could. Henry was waiting at a signal. He had finished his tree deliveries. When he saw the rescue vehicles fly past him, he was worried.
What's happening?
There's a forest fire in your forest.
Oh no! The Christmas fair is next week, and all the trees will be burned.
Somebody help!
Don't worry, Trevor. I'll take your tree.
When Henry returned to his forest, Belle and Flynn were already putting out the fire.
Stay back. Stay calm. We'll soon have this fire when the temperature gets colder.
I caught the tree. Someone needs to put that fire out.
I'll do that, Butch. You go and get Trevor out of the trees.
You bet he will, Edward. I'll make sure of it.
Be careful, Butch. The fire is getting bigger.
Butch raced through the fire to get Trevor out of the trees.
Am I glad to see you?
We'd better hurry, Trevor. We don't have much time.
When Butch was attached to Trevor, he pulled and he pulled with all his might. At last, he pulled Trevor out of the burning trees. Just then, Harold hovered over as he put out the rest of the fire from above. At last, the fire was out, but most of the trees were burnt into black. Harvey brought Rocky to put Trevor onto Edward's flatbed to be taken to the steamworks.
Thank you for saving me, Butch. You're my hero.
All in a good day's work, Trevor.
You must go to the steamworks because you're all badly damaged.
I know. I hope I can repair it in time for the Christmas fair. Now I've ruined the tallest pine tree. I'm very foolish indeed.
Don't worry, Trevor. I'm sure we can find some other pine trees around the island while the workmen at the steamworks fix you up.
Edward took his friend to the steamworks, and then he left to look for some other tall trees while Trevor was getting fixed. A few days later, Edward came back with a big surprise for Trevor.
Hello, Trevor. I have a surprise for you.
You do? Oh, what is it, Edward?
I found the perfect replacement for the pine tree that was burned down the other day. This pine tree is from Misty Island. The Lying Locos gave it to me for the Christmas fair at the town hall.
Well, I've got another surprise for you, Edward. I've been fixed. Look at me now. Didn't Vicky do a great job repairing me?
Well, I guess he did.
Now I can give sleigh rides to the children at the Christmas fair. Thank you, Victor.
No problem, my friend. I hope you'll enjoy the Christmas fair.
Oh, I certainly will. I love children.
It was the day of the Christmas fair at the town hall. Toby, Thomas and Bertie were very busy taking visitors to and from the town square. Edward helped out too, whenever there are more visitors coming. He was also happy to see his friend Trevor fixed up like new.
Hello, Trevor. How's the fair going?
It's going great, Edward. I love giving sleigh rides to children. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too, Trevor.
Edward smiled as he watched his friend Trevor give sleigh rides to the children at the Christmas fair all day long.